We are back, getting into the fold here again with some 2K. I was going to do some Last of Us and thought, well, I'm just not in the mood to feel like a game with a pandemic in it, or post-apocalyptic or whatever right now. Just not. Today's been pretty crazy in some ways. Like, got home super early today because work shut down 4 hours early. So on one hand, not a tough day at work really, but on the other hand, just one of those things where the underlying reasoning behind it is kind of rattles the cage a bit. Oh, wow. This is such an unreal time. I mean, it's just frightening. It just is. There's no right way to really handle all this. It'd be fun to say, oh, it's all going to be over soon. But it's not. Like, the pandemic portion of things is just something. I think we're just going to be living with that. I have a feeling like business is going to be coming back, and as much as they can, as quickly as they can. I don't anticipate companies staying shut for too much longer with quote-unquote only a pandemic to worry about. It seems insane that this year we're only in early June, and in the span of what, a week, maybe a week and a half, maybe it's been 10 days. I don't even know now. Like, it's all just complete insanity day in, day out. But it's frightening. Like, this is a really terrifying time in American history, and it's something I don't know how we can mentally move on. I think that the pandemic portion honestly feels like it was so long ago. It just does. Like, I was playing Animal Crossing this morning, and I thought one of the last shifts I worked with a coworker I hadn't really seen in months. That was our last major shift together, and that feels like it was eons ago. It was 2 months.
Into a backslide for Reeves. Very curious move to go for a pinfall. This one really was that easy. And what a stop. Great.
We need to appreciate what we have more than ever. This is a time where you could just be outside and porch. It's crazy. I've been seeing all the rounds, all the bullets going in the eye. And to me, that strikes at I have one eye. So if I was to lose that eye, I have no eyes. And that's kind of now, fortunately for me, I at least in 02, almost went blind, and I had to
targeting the stomach.
Try to deal with it. So it's 13 days after graduating high school. I've got attached retina and need surgery. It's Thursday.
Man, that's going to hurt.
And surgery scheduled for Friday.
Precision.
If I didn't have surgery by that point, I'd be blindsided. That's literally the timetable I had. And I remember I went home and listened to SmackDown and seen his debut, which was interesting. I knew he debuted because I had seen the spoilers on TV.
Beautiful. He's making a statement
By the
here
way,
with this attack.
I'll never forget that GM covering.
He's starting to feel the pressure, guys.
So I couldn't really read it. It was impossible to read because my eye was bringing me light. And then I went inside, like, having all these issues in chemistry class, like I couldn't see slides.
That was impressive, Cole.
There's just little things like that where it's like, I can tell something is wrong, but I don't know what. And I found out I was attached retina and had it for a couple of years. I had eye floaters and a veil. And since then I've been had eye floaters occasionally. I saw an ophthalmologist and saw a retina specialist. Got
Of course, Extreme Rules matches have reserved
essentially mixed results. Especially as he said, oh, Bretton's fine.
Really be victorious.
No, just didn't.
Well,
it's been almost 20 years. You know,
I can't believe he's in this. Wow. Oh boy,
I was 19 when I had that surgery. So almost as much time has passed now. I have passed now. And also I've had far fewer eye problems here. Because not special stuff. His words fixed a bunch of crap in my eye. He definitely did. I used to have really bad glaucoma, and that flares up. It's a year now, maybe that. Like it'll bother me. You know, okay, my pressure used to be like 100 plus. And I like my prescription's pretty stable. Like I haven't needed new glasses. I should always get new glasses.
The vacant championship. Using the
elbow. Oh gosh, since I've gotten new ones.
This could be awesome. Surprised you guys are.
You know, it's been definitely since I definitely haven't had this since I got to Best Buy. And that was,
this can go a variety of different ways, Corey, and almost none of them are good.
I will say that I am glad that I work with the team that I work with. We are determined to help each other through all this craziness as best we can.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Carl Stern, one of my favorite podcast host on the Wrestling Observer site.
This one's not over yet.
His own site, it was cool. Did a show covering, he's a police officer, he did a show covering this insanity with George Floyd. Pandemic, and this was, you know, 4 years, this is right about 4 days ago, which is also insane. Like, it feels like so much time has passed, and on a practical level, like, it's been a week. It's just, you know, it just is what it is. I'm grateful to have a job. Some folks took a furlough voluntarily. I thought about it.
We talk about fatal four-way matches. Everyone is battling for themselves. Alliances are fleeting, and a rivalry can be conceived or renewed at any time. There are instances when friends have a battle
not go completely sour.
Everything they want to.
The second I would do that, I'd be like, oh, well, you know, complication. That's how it goes.
Even members of a brotherhood clash in the field for
every time, whatever complication you just turn into, I would.
Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose ended up going down.
This is just such a crazy time to just. There's a time where we all need to really. And I'm so. I look at it and I'm like, it was a crazy day, but so many good things. So many good things. Like my Uber on the way to work, he had water and I was like, you know, I normally don't tip a lot. I usually do if I can. And today I did 3. I was like, yeah, you know, that's a fair amount because he gave me $2 worth of stuff. I didn't necessarily need it. I didn't need it. It's amazing. Marking things could change here in the WWE. But no, I appreciate it.
Shoulders on the mat.
This is, you know, a time where we've got to really come together. We're going to help each other out. You know, we can't be a society of just individuals. We've got to remember that we're all people. We're all here to help one another as best we can.
Yeah, he's not looking very good at this point.
Customers today. Really good. Only had 2.
He might have it.
Pretty smoothly. He's got him in the pin. Give me a chance to get rid of it. Okay, well, I'm not too worried about the timing of it because we have other people that help. So, it'll be what it'll be. We had some open box stuff, and I'll say that most of the time if it's open box, like, we're getting a pretty good deal. In this case, with the Mac, we hit literally just one. Front truck. We'll just check it to make sure it's not leaking. So we didn't even have, like, didn't even tape the box up. It was a fresh box. Literally unreal deal on that. $400 off. And that shit, beating time.
Has been eliminated.
Victory in the fatal 4-way. Well, it wasn't literally fatal, but it was pretty close. Take a look. These superstars gave as good as they got,
back and forth
these
there.
fans got their money's worth from the opening bell.
Oh, brutal sling by
He's going to want to make sure he saves every minute of this match for his personal highlight reel.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your total non-stop action television
Gaming
and
laptop. We had one down from 15, couple $100 off on sale, and then another couple off that. So I think I got like a $1,700 laptop for 12, which not bad. Like that's a pretty good deal. It had Optane memory on it. Good amount of storage on an SSD, nice and light. It was missing the manual in the box. It was a Republic of Gamers. The box was a little, like, the red was off it a little bit. Like, does anyone care about that crap, you know? I was just so glad, like, everything went so smoothly. And honestly, the first one was tough, the MacBook, because I'm still trying to figure out a lot of the Mac stuff, like the little connectors and crap like that. But I had a lot of fun. I really did. It was a very... very stressful day, and also a very good day. Because at least I had a chance to get my mind off of stuff. So, yeah. Outside of that, like, still haven't gotten around to, you know what, I'm going to do Ishii in this. That'd be a lot more fun. Yeah, I'll do Tomohiro Ishii, and then Naito. And we'll have this be for the IWGP title. It's just so, like, so crazy. I don't know how if, like, stores are ever going to be fully opened again. Like, it's a totally different world. You know, like, everyone remembers the, you know, oh, well, when is it going to go back to normal? And it's like, it's funny, when I knew we were closing the store for regular traffic, I was telling people, like, and get, you know, if you want help, you might have questions, ask them now, because it's not going to be the same, and it sure wasn't. I mean, even now, we still have people. We've been doing this curbside model for 2.5 months. We still have folks, like, walking up trying to come in, and it's like,
His shoulders are down.
and we get tired of it. There's employees who are like, come on, we got signs. But it's also, like, if you're just a customer, it's like, well, if I shop here twice a year, I'm like, I remember I went to Be Thrifty. It's like, okay, what's the new procedure here? You know, and it's like, same as it ever was. I went there on Tuesday. I got an Under Armour shirt, bright orange, fish red, Under Armour for $3 whole, which wound up being 4%. I thought it wasn't going to be on sale. And I was like, well, that's $7. It's still a good thing. I'm not going to say no to it because it gives me a shirt to put on. It's nice and light. After my shift, I get stopped by people on the on the sidewalk.
We've got to get ourselves out of it now.
And I've been really lucky. Like, I've had a coworker give me a ride home a couple of days this week, so that's been
Bringing it back into the ring.
It's been a grocery trip, you know, easily. That's, you know, that couple days there, that winds up equaling one full day. I'm like,
The champ's on the defensive
savings of $20 on it.
such as this, things could get very quickly.
When I got a Steam card from Intel,
He's got a target on his back now, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a 3-on-1 attack. I know it's somewhat early still, but
a
this
certain
could
level, and you can
get on this match, guys.
In this case, it was a free COVID gift. So I got a Steam card, a Grubhub card that I gave to my coworker. I ain't gonna use it. I don't use Grubhub, and I try to just eat at home and cook at home. And that's it's a lot less expensive, and I control the ingredients a lot more. And with my stomach being kind of sensitive, I got to be careful with what I'm eating. So I've been cutting back on Silva.
Easily kicks out of that.
I was doing great on that for a while, and then I just did it. Because I think it's just the stress of this whole thing. It's like I want some kind of normalcy and some silliness coming to this. But I'm still cutting back.
Severe damage being inflicted to the back.
Oh, violent styles clash right on that ladder. That was beautiful. It didn't even. That was also quite beautiful. That worked. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I was thinking like, what if I'd gone to Raw? You know, like now in hindsight, I kind of wonder, well, maybe I should have gone to Raw. Because the last WWE show that had fans outside of, I think, that NXT at the Performance Center was the Raw in DC, and I thought, man, what if I'd have gone, you know? But I didn't, and you know, you realize I saved a bunch of money. I would have spent $250 on a camera.
Just taking out some offense.
You can't bring DSO press pass. Yeah, we're not getting one from the AEW show. We're going to try for Raw. Could have, but oh well.
Nasty elbow. Another one.
I love, like, I hope I can get a Ring of Honor show if they come back to
Incoming. Byron, earlier you mentioned one of the classic fatal four-way confrontations in sports entertainment
I was at
history.
the Civil Warfare show. The first one they did or the buddy of mine had never gone to a wrestling show. He took me to my first concert. And he loved it. It was a lot of fun. It was just like a... Yeah, this show, I actually covered it for the Observer site just as a reader. It's kind of funny. I use that as a clip for the show Josh Mason to get the press pass for the ROH show I went to the Fairfax Excellence when Jeremy won the title again. And I was like, to me, that ROH show, because I bought my ticket. One thing I got with the press pass was the ability to bring my camera, which was awesome. Because that was a freaking nightmare. Even with the press pass, things went awry because the venue was kind of overzealous. And so I bring my camera in and check in, like they check your bags, and they check your bag, and they're cool, and no big deal. Then I'm in the venue because I got like an hour and a half to kill. So I'm like, okay, I'll get my settings right. I can adjust my ISO and get my shutter speed. Where at this point it's just like trying to get used to the lighting because there's no motion. It's not like I'm worried about, let me get the motion of set up the ring or any of that crap. In this case, it was the lighting and it goes with the test. And so I'm going through and they call me over. They're like, hey, how'd you bring this in? I'm like, press pass, it's no big deal. And so I go to Will. They're like, oh, you should have it at Will Call. So I go to Will Call, and they have my free ticket, which was a worse ticket than the one I purchased. But wound up beating that. They did not go. So that was very disappointing. Compared to the AEW show in DC, like the AEW show had the whole street blocked off in front of the practice. Or whatever it is.
The champion has been eliminated.
That was insane.
When it comes to offense, the better chance they have of
victory. It was the nuttiest thing. And I'm like, on a whim, because I had a really shitty ticket, and then I bought a better ticket. Overall, between tickets and camera, which I returned, because the camera I got was the Nikon P9. Great camera, except the battery life was awful on it. And I even brought a little power bank with me as a backup. And in hindsight, I should have A, bought another battery, and B, brought a better power bank. I really should have stuff. There's no time to really charge it up with the power bank. It worked, and ish, I was able to get a few more shots out of it. So
he's got him covered.
But it did limit what I could take. But I still like between my camera and my cell phone camera, I got some decent stuff.
Here we go.
No matter what camera you have on your phone, you really can't get distance. Like even with Samsung, they're gigantic, like 100 times zoom. You still can't really get with clarity. That's my big thing is like clarity. So the resolution wasn't as high, but I got like some great shots of like the Brandon Cutler one. I think is my favorite one. That one I actually had his wife retweeted it because it just showed his passion. That's what I put on the post. He's like, his passion just shines through this image. He's fired. Yeah, this is some good shit right here. It was a great event. Except they had beer running for way too long. The only thing they should have done was cut back on the beer sales. I got more than one. I went there thinking, okay, I'm spending 2 tickets I got. I think it was like, I'll say 60. It wasn't much. And the second ticket was ungodly great. Because these companies, it was like an $80 ticket for $30. And the first one I got was not much. It was obstructed view, and I'm not going to waste my time. I already had bad vision. Like the ROH show, I spent 70 on my ticket, but it was second row. And the fire lens, second row.
Incredible. He's looking at it.
And I love the ROH show. It was 5-6 hours of entertainment for, I think it was $70 for that. And then the Uber was maybe 70 total for it, so $140 for some great photos that I'm so proud of. I got to talk with Matt Jackson for a little bit, and got to talk to Gary Juster, because he's the one. So with that show, I had a press contact. Mason hit me up with. He's like, something goes awry, just contact me. I'll because he pulled his contact Gary Juster. So I got to meet Gary Juster, which was neat because he's someone who has been around wrestling since Jim Crockett days. I've seen him on the Crockett shows, and he was actually, if you've seen the behind the scenes, the Bash, Jimmy Garvin.
Let's take another look at these guys getting after it.
Might have been on all the cocaine. He's in that.
Hope everybody at home
it was so cool
because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again.
He was running the merch stand.
Here is your winner and new International Wrestling
I just got
Grand
to talk to him
Prix.
about wrestling for a little bit while we're going through the concourse to get my shit back, because they confiscated my camera gear. They're like, well, you can go to the show, but you can't shoot. And I was like, well, I don't want to give you guys $1,200 worth of camera gear. That's not exactly ideal. So they said, well, we're just going to keep it until you get this all sorted out. I was like, okay, that's fair. And I didn't make a scene. I'm just like, okay, these things happen. It's like, something was lost in translation. No biggie. It all worked out. And they were so funny because when he comes over, and we're over at the will call area, he's like, can he have his camera stuff? They're like, oh, certainly. You guys need my ID? No. So I just love that. And then Gary Juster was like, so sorry. I was like, it's not your fault, man. I'm a fan of things going so awry that they kind of become funny, and that was one of those. Like, it was just entertaining. And there was plenty of time too. I was like, I still had an hour or so, but for him, it's like more shit he had to do. I felt bad for him because he's like trying to run merch stand, and you got the meet and greets and stuff like that. And I was like, he was running the merch stand. Like they had like belts, and also it was cash only, which was weird. That kind of threw me off. Actually, I was going to get cash, and I'm like, nah, I'll get all this other stuff sorted out, and then I'll get merch. And then by the time I had it all sorted out, I was like, well, too much for that. I actually could have got some on the during intermission. I was like, nah, I've already spent enough. And there's nothing I would really get other than some Bullet Club shirts, which I had already gotten from Hot Topic, actually, because that was the best pricing. And yeah, I know the guys make more on the pro wrestling tees, but you know, I had to go with what I would be able to afford, given everything else going on. That was also when I had just lost out on the Lifestyles Lead job, but then I think I did the Ring of Honor show, and it was somewhere around that same time period. That was like one of the few bright spots I had, because I was in a real down place at that point, because I was so disheartened after that. But it worked out in the long run, because I got the Smart Home gig, and that got me to a higher pay level. I mean, compared to where I was before this job, I think I'm making like $4 an hour more, which is especially great now. Although, like a little bit in the hole due to dental work and spud stuff, but oh well. Like I'd be debt free right now if it hadn't been for dental work, especially. I mean, it just happens. I had never really gone on dentist much. So that was just a matter of having some damage to teeth and every that.
There he goes, crashing to
Some
the
procedures done, and somehow I juggled. It was Mania week, and I was covering the spring break shows for Wrestling Observer. And somehow during all this craziness, I'd also worked in like 3 dental surgeries. Cover the damn shows. I don't quite know how I did that in hindsight, but somehow I did. Because I was just like under strict rest, and I took, luckily I took Mania week off, which I did partially to cover all these shows. I PTO use up some. And then I'd come back and I'd still have to get, like I'd still be trying to do work weeks while dealing with more dental surgery. And my warehouse manager at the time was like, "Why are you missing so much time?" I'm like, "Dude, the surgery's done." Like, you know, it's not just like dental work. Like, I'm digging through my gum to get this stuff and really sorted out. Bits of teeth into my gums and jawbones. Like, there's this complication that kept coming up. And it's all that, and that was expensive too, because I'm Ubering everywhere. I'm like Ubering to the vet, and to the dentist, and then Ubering to CVS, Ubering home, and like spending just all this money I hadn't budgeted, because I was doing some of it out of pocket, which is things that I'm glad I did. Because at least, you know, it sucked for a while, but at least it's like, okay, that part is taken care of. I don't have to worry about it as much. It's just more, you know, you gotta be careful when you keep on spending. That was also right when I'd gotten the job, so I was spending a lot on smart home technology. I didn't know jack shit about that stuff before I got the job. I remember there was finishing up at Lifestyles. I kept going, "Hey, you got customers?" And they're like, "He's not smart enough yet." I had Lifestyles for Best Buy, those 3 departments. Then for a brief window, I didn't have to help every department. I still help as much as I can. Sometimes it's just because there'd be on the schedule, there'd be a no-show, or it was more often than it should have been. I could do my job. I'm just going to sit around here. But I was glad that
a competitor has been
I'm glad the
eliminated.
person who got my job got it, because he deserved it. You know, he's our LG.
Here he goes.
Our LG home theater guy.
He's got the shoulders down.
Yeah, you know, right along with that one.
A competitor has been eliminated.
He's a good dude. Always works hard. Tanahashi takes a low blow. Wonderful. High fly flow hits. Yano hits him right in the balls, as he's known to do. That's a bad Yano. You know, it all worked out wrong, man. I love that I'm now the main PC guy. It's funny, like I've done a couple of PCs. I did one PC show. But PCs are very good.
Just think of all the possibilities.
tried to run as much as I could because I'd be in car audio and I'd get stopped by cars.
There's nothing anyone can do about it.
I would just go, I'm sorry, I'm not sure. In this area, and I still get stumped with things like connectors.
What an elbow drop.
It's like, oh, I'll try to figure it out.
This is
People get upset. It's like, I'm trying to help you, but if you don't have like the guy that gave me here on the curbside person,
amazing this time around.
he says he needs a monitor cable, and I asked him, well, what kind of monitor cable? How should I have?
Clearly getting the best of it here.
Kind of hard for me to figure out what kind of cable I should get you if you don't know what kind of connection you have. And so, no part of that went swimmingly, but it's also like,
absolutely defeated right now.
What you have, so
how much more punishment the champ
you have to come back.
Oh, we've seen him pull off some pretty miraculous
Never
things inside that ring.
chatty, it
But
doesn't
at this
just
point, I would
lost.
have to say the comeback is highly
No matter what
unlikely.
the job is, you have to have information.
Looks to me like he's
I had a customer
losing this match.
about not having an install. She had all these questions about the different ball bearing types for
That's a takedown.
our security systems. And I'm just like, whistling stranger in paradise on this one. That's just nothing that we would, I mean, even I could look up wiring diagrams. That's incredible. That wouldn't really accomplish much.
He's calling for it. This is it.
And another low blow, and Tanahashi's losing streak may continue here.
Kick out at two.
Nope.
That may have
Not
been so pumped. Look at
Two
the
low
look on his
blows.
opponent's face, Cole.
Can't hear the never time. This is a fun little story. I like this. That losses for Tana. He loses the shot to the Universal title, loses the shot to the IWGP. Now going to the never try and reclaim some glory. God, I love this match. It's just possibly the best worker. I had to the versatility, and I don't know if you get better than Tana, especially at his age, like going from
momentum clearly in his corner.
styles as well. So good. And I want Flair. Flair's one of my best, one of my favorites too. Something about Tana. It's so special. I'm grateful that everything's worked out as it has been.
Looking for the finish.
Has been perfect, but it's worked out.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
There we go. Nice lariat. To counter. Bang it with the elbow. And sling blade.
We might have a new champion here, guys. He's down his opponent from the top turnbuckle. He has him right where he wants him. Look at this.
Hits it. I love that. I don't watch that.
You can't teach the top tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
That's one thing I think is different. I should do that for WWE now.
So nasty.
God, their shows are just it's also like it's only $10. Like I look at like the price of a ride to a run to work on a daily basis. That's all I'm saying. It's objectively not bad. I spent $30 at the grocery store for a trip I really didn't need. I got stuff.
This is a grueling championship.
I'd rather have it, not need it, than not need it.
Lose this
Not have it.
opportunity. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
I don't know when I'm going to be going to school. I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, so at least
Not so
pick up on some stuff now.
A competitor has been eliminated.
This one is over.
Well, I'm going to go,
Extreme Rules is not for the faint of heart, as you can see in these highlights.
Last of Us.
I don't like to throw around a lot of
Get some of
praise,
that
but
done.
my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Here is your winner and
I
still
would have just been getting ready
welterweight
for work.
champion,
Still young.
Torres
I think today is just
Young
the stress.
North.
That was not an easy victory
But,
here in this
yeah,
fatal
that was a fun little run there, and I'll be back after Last of Us to do a little bit more. Bye-bye.